Positive self-affirmation is a true attitude. It is telling the universe, I want to feel these affirmations. I want them to give me life. The reason this works when you truly believe in this is because when you overcome all that negative self-talk and the thoughts you may currently have going on, you become. So you overcome to become. Let's keep overcoming to become. That is the entire point of a new thinking process, a new thought process, is overcoming to become. So let's overcome in order to come back refreshed in the new becoming. One side effect of overcoming to become is self-love. You realize through this thought process that you're not limited and you are simply made of magic. In other words, you realize you're made up of certain tools specifically given to you to change your life circumstances. These tools are your mind and its self-talk. It is quite simple to understand, but a bit more difficult to practice. Because unfortunately, we were never taught this growing up as kids or as schools or as a practice itself. I believe the power of the mind and overcoming bad times to become whole again are beautiful and helpful topics that should slowly but surely be introduced to students at an appropriate age, an age where they may be battling with their own minds and need some help or relief along the way. If you say an affirmation but you don't believe that you are it, you are introducing resistance to that equation right there. You are the one resisting the very specifics of that affirmation. So, in order to combat this, whenever you're feeling resistance when you think or say a self-affirmation, let's back away from the specifics and say something that is first a bit more general that you know to be true already. For example, say, I have the potential to become anything that I want. See? Hopefully there was no resistance in that sentence because it's generally true. It's true already. Let's try another one. I am getting better at understanding this process. Again, hopefully no resistance because it's true. By simply listening to this right here, right now, and choosing this, you're learning so much about self-talk already. So be uber proud of yourself. Let's try another one. Already, I can feel improvements in myself. Already, I can feel shifts happening. Already, I am understanding. I know this universe is abundant. I know that these processes work. I know I'm getting closer and closer in alignment to what I want. Hopefully, these are all true. So there'll be no resistance when you choose to think them over and over again. I would like to invite abundance into my experience. I would like to invite the clarity abundance and the well-being abundance. I would like to invite the beauty into my life. I'm looking forward to the universe yielding to me a steady path. I understand that everything may not come to me all at once, and that's alright, because I prefer a steady stream of abundance anyway. And now I understand that what I prefer is what I receive. In fact, what I intend to prefer is what I receive. See, the thing about intention is that energy follows intention. So give your energy to this process of intending to give energy to this process, and that is how it works. Relax into these concepts because too much intention creates tension. So don't overthink. Simply make some decisions. Will Smith says that when you decide, the universe works in your favor to make that happen. But you have to make that internal, unwavering, non-negotiable decision in your mind that this is who you are, this is what you want, or this is who you're going to become. Step it up energy-wise. by bringing the energy to make your intention happen and make some decisions about what you want and who you want to be. Making decisions internally hits that sweet spot. In other words, you get to create and experience a life, because life is an experience of your own thoughts, of your own self-talk. Thoughts are things. Thoughts become things. Thoughts are forces. Thought is king. So self-affirm positively and energetically and with no limits. Now, eventually, you may start doubting this process. You're going to start to look for limits, but then you realize that there are none. Coming to this place and understanding this is very intelligent, deep, and meaningful work, because your thoughts are a daily devotion, your North Star. Your clarity of thoughts and consciously choosing thoughts you want is a decision-making framework and blueprint for how the rest of your life is shaping. Because life is so mental, I promise. There was once a guy who said he was going to change the world, and he said he was going to do this all mentally. Think about that. This wisdom of knowing that you create your own outer world with your inner thought is radical. It is actually a peaceful revolution. Because you realize you can heal yourself. You can heal your body, your mind. You realize you can change any outer circumstance by simply having an inner event, an inner thought, an inner experience. You realize there's nothing out there. There's nothing external for you to try and control, so please stop trying. This new thought process could be your doorway to exploring different places in the world, meeting different people, and experiencing a completely different lifestyle. It all starts in your mind, and what does that mean? That you can change your thoughts, and you should change your thoughts if you want a different life or want to attract something new. This whole new way of thinking and teaching approach should spark your interest, because a profound and notable transformation is now taking place. It is a paradigm shift. In other words, a shift from one way of thinking to another, which is the biggest and most radical game changer of all time. Through this process, strive not to be a person who just listens to these words today, who not just listens to this philosophy, but embodies it and applies it daily. Fight to be the person that philosophy wants you to be, somebody who is virtuous, kind, and cares about the common good. Because when you take care of yourself, you take care of the world. And in fact, you are the key to saving the world. So yes, you do have an enormous responsibility and duty to take care of the thoughts going on in your head, flip the script, edit it, rewrite it, delete things, change things, or start a whole new script if the one you're writing or typing currently is not helpful to you and or the world. You have a massive responsibility to heal whatever is not okay inside of you. Remembering that when you change your insides or heal something on the inside, your entire external physical world around you changes. The people change, the circumstances and the environment change, the feelings on the inside changes, and therefore life changes for you drastically. Be someone who isn't easily rattled, who doesn't react heavily to external events that you know you can't control. And finally, intend to be somebody who is committed to bettering themselves. Are you actually striving to be that? Through healing and thinking of yourself in this way, through the tools you have so generously been given, which is your thoughts and your mind and your self-talk, healing naturally is such a vibe. You know, if I were you, every time I even put on a piece of clothing or a pair of shoes, I'd say something really nice to my body. Be careful for what you wish for in your head, because you're going to get it. Now you know you've got this solid foundation underneath you, that your life is completely built upon your choice of thoughts and your self-talk. Now it's time to reach for the stars. Don't worry if no one else gets this or chooses not to open their mind and practice. Not everyone will understand in their lifetime, and that is okay. Just remember, it takes cool to know cool. So on that note, let's create self-affirmations together to make this a super day. You'll see how simple they can be to create and how easy it is to think constantly in positive words all day as a meditation. Meditation is a word that can sometimes throw people off because they're not ready to be alone, in quiet with themselves. But the word meditation simply means to become familiar with. Let's meditate on these wonderful and simple self-affirmations. Choose not to overcomplicate this. Let's go. I believe in my dreams. I am safe, and therefore I am free. I am strong. I feel comfortable in my space. I have the perfect home inside of me, and I choose to not prioritize my appearance, but to prioritize the homely experience I am feeling inside my incredible, intelligent body at this moment, listening to these wonderful high energy words. I am loved simply because I exist. I belong, I am whole, I am happy, I am satisfied, I am healthy. I am happy to be alive, I'm happy to be listening to these words and find this healing moment. I'm so grateful for this one moment, and I'm looking forward to what life is continuously unfolding in front of me moment to moment. Everything is well now and always. My life is wonderful because I choose to heal whatever is not okay, and I have the power to do that so things can change as quickly as I decide I want them to change. I am unique, I am special, I am empowered, I have everything I need and more to be happy and calm in this moment, right here, right now. I love myself, I'm proud of myself, I can do it, I am enough, I'm confident, I'm hopeful, I'm happy with who I am, I'm perfectly carved, I'm positive, I'm relaxed, I'm calm, I'm at one. I'm having an amazing, wonderful time being here. My body feels good, my mind feels relaxed, I'm peaceful. I am home.